Hello everyone, welcome back. Time for another series. This time we're playing Surviving Mars. And I did a little bit of a quick setup before we start. So, our mission sponsor, so who will be funding us for this expedition, will be Japan. I like the wasp drones and the automatic metal extractor. I'm fairly new to the game. I know just barely to get by. So in this we're gonna explore a bit more the mechanics of the game and of course the newer expansion, which allows you to build underground and of course terraform. So this will be interesting. For a commander profile, so pretty much various benefits for our colony, we will get breakthrough techs faster, and we will get an additional tech called autonomous sensors, which do not require power or maintenance. We're gonna go with the colony logo of Japan because they are funding us. Mystery. There is a number of random mysteries. I'll just go with Metatron. I have no idea what the rest are. I haven't completed any of them, so I'm gonna start with the hardest because it sounds cool. Rival Colonies 3, pretty standard. Game rules, nothing exceptional. And the name, of course, of our colony will be Mockaville. I wanted something coffee-based. Now, here is our pink rocket. I don't know why it's pink, but hey. Let's clear that. And start setting up the way we want. So I do want a drone hub, it's very important. I want a fuel refinery so the rocket can go back and forth. Moisture evaporator is handy, so we can get some water. And Stirling generator, it's power, and it's good power. Now, I definitely want an explorer, so I can get the research for the anomalies. I want 2 transports. I will go with 10 drones, I think, just so we can get things started. A commander is very handy early on. We'll throw that in there. And now we need parts. So I definitely need 10 machine parts. I'll go... we don't have enough space. How heavy? You're 5,000, you're 5,000, you're 5,000, and you're 221. Okay. We need polymers. We'll need at least 10 polymers to get started. So you're 5,000, 5,000. So every building is like 5,000, right? So we'll go with a single transport then. And then we need some electronics. I have 1 kilo left. I can get one more orbiter probe. There you go. 10, 10, 10, and 2. Food is not necessary since we won't have any settlers to begin with. Concrete, metal, and the rest we're gonna gather from the surface of the land. So let's go. And you will be your Nijima 1. Now, I don't want you to be Nijima 1. My rocket will be called Caffeine 1. Go. Now, we need to choose a location. So I want something that is relatively flat, has good resources, and not too bad disasters, threats, as the game calls them. So I'm just gonna... it has good resources, but it's dangerous. And I don't mind a bit of a challenge, but I just don't want it to become hectic. What's this? That's not a bad one. Let me look around it. Yeah, there. So very good resources. Materials will be the most common out of those ones, but that's okay. Let's go. So we won't be the only one on the planet. The other, the enemies, quote, the other competitors will be also on the planet, and later you can actually trade with them and do things to them.
Welcome to Mars.
Yes, we are here, and we need to set up a colony. Research, what do we have? Don't worry, tutorial, we got this. More money. Handy. We have the autonomous sensors, which is good. What's this? Rocket cargo space increased by 10,000. Very handy. Terraforming, I don't need that yet. Well, I don't think we can go underground yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to increases production by 25%. This is nice. So here's how we're gonna go. We need a lot of research to begin with, so I'm gonna use the Explorer AI. So we get 100 more science per soul for its RC Explorer. Fuel compression, so we have more weight capacity. Then the money, and then I'm gonna go with Amplify so we can upgrade our buildings. Now the game chose a spot for me to drop on, which is this, which is not exactly great, but I have a couple probes, so let's see what's happening here. What do you have? What
Research complete.
Oh, that's good. So this will be a very nice place for the first dome because they have the vista, which makes them happier really. Let's just make them all scan this stuff. I'll have to find water, so which has the best buildable spot? This one. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop there. I think that's the place. And since... let me close this thing. So, if you see, this has two ranges. A gray area around it, which is pretty much what it will affect when it lands. And then it has another one, a blue one, which is its radius of control. So all the drones and anything else within that area will be powered and... not powered, will be controlled by it. It works like a control center. So I'm just gonna put it around here. Because I want to have these buildings. Can I have that there too? I can. So this is going to land. This is working. Yep. Don't worry about terraforming yet. Yes. We know tutorial. So you are a commander. So whatever this is, it allows the little robots, little drones to recharge from there, and it actually controls them as well. It's like a command center. We have the transport, which can carry resources over long distances, and it has a pretty cool thing called create a transport route. So you can tell it, hey, go load those resources from over there. I want you to load, well, there is only metal, so, and then I want you to unload all that metal somewhere. In this case, I'll just make it back here. And the reason for that is I'm going to make it a storage place. I'll make a little depot for metals, one of the most important materials early game, I'd argue. So let's put one. This holds 180, which is a lot.
You're listening to Mars Official Radio with Panna Masculine, your first radio host choice with the best radio voice.
Yes, I forgot the radio. So let's change the radio. I will need one more for concrete because those two things will create a lot of concrete. So I need that to go somewhere. So I'm gonna place that right next to this. And I have a reason I will place these things close together. So one of those. Fuel will be absolutely necessary for a rocket. So you will go there. And the rest, while handy, we don't care too much for it yet, so I'll just make a universal deposit and leave those there for now. So this only holds 30 of each, which is not a lot, but it's enough to work as a temporary drop point. Now, when we send it back to Earth, this thing won't have any control over the drones. So I need a new command center, and that's what this drone station is. Now, it has a much smaller radius than the actual rocket, and it requires power to operate, while the rocket doesn't. So since this will be repairing the buildings and doing other fancy things with the buildings, we need it somewhere around here. So it's within all of those things that we're going to build, and the storage. I built the storage over there because if they don't have access to those resources within their area of control, they will never go and replenish it. So let's go around here. Okay. We need a sensor tower, absolutely, so we can see when things are going to happen. So I'm gonna place that around here. We need electricity. So we're gonna start with a Stirling generator, which is our starting point when it comes to electricity. So I'm just gonna put that here, at least for now, since this is the first building that needs power. And I'll give it a battery. And I'll place 2 solar panels around it, just so I have a bit of a buffer. This won't be like a dedicated power area, it's just the beginning. Yes, game, we know the hotkeys. So that's that. I need to build a concrete extractor. I won't make 2 yet, I don't need that much concrete to begin with, but 1 is absolutely necessary. And this will go here. So you want to get that yellowish substance. But we need to give it some power. So we're gonna go and select power cables. We're gonna draw a line from here. You see how it doesn't start from this yellow bit over here? Because if you connect power over there, all of this will be powered. So we will just get one of the corners and we will create a line to move the power. I'm gonna make a little junction. So I'm gonna go there, and this cable costs resources. It costs 4 pretty much per stretch. So I'm just gonna get all of that here. I will bring this and connect it to this little hub, and I'll get our little robots to start doing what they are meant to do. Our explorer needs to go scan the anomaly, so we're just gonna right click it and tell it, hey, go do what you need to do. And with M, we're gonna open them up. So we have all these places queued up for scanning, and we started with a meteor. Thanks, game. I knew I could depend on you. Now, soon we will need to build some water and some oxygen so we can start bringing people over. Now, we have something called a mission profile. These are little tasks that you have to do during the game. So I need to build 6 sensor towers, and then I get a reward. I need to build a machine factory, a polymer factory, and an electronics factory, and I'll be given a university prefab. Prefab is like a pre-built building, really, that you can just place down. 40 Martian-born specialists, we're not there yet. Deep scan 100 sectors, this will take a significant amount of time, and produce 2,000 advanced resources to get 2 million, which is alright, we don't need anything of that yet. But also, we have milestones. And every milestone we do, we get points. So the milestones, like a lot of games of this type, If you don't get it, your enemy can get it. And then you can never get the rewards for it. So we need to be sort of smart and fast about it. So the first stuff we want is find water, construct a dome, launch a rocket, and scan an anomaly, and then bring people in. There is no need to actually delay that. Our only problem will be finding water. Now this is an underground entrance. I have no idea what will be underground, but we're gonna figure it out. And I'm guessing underground will be safe from meteors, so that's quite convenient actually. I'll just get the basics going and then we'll try going underground.
Anomaly analyzed. Milestone.
There's more to the barren environs.
Yes, we got new technology. Improvement for water hydroscopic. We have this upgrade for the RC transport, so higher storage and gathers resources faster. Handy. Wind turbines upgrade, produce more power. Wind turbines are handy, but they require electronic parts to repair, which we cannot produce just yet. So I'm just gonna put that there for now. See, and the elevator costs concrete, metals, and electronic parts. Mechanical parts, not electronic parts. So once we get those, we will be able to do the more fun stuff. But it's gonna be a little while. So you're collecting and bringing things back home, that's good. They're stockpiling all these things neatly, and you can see that they have flying little drones. The other sponsors do not provide you the flying ones, they have little ones that just drive around Mars. Commander is getting the job done. So the sensor actually gives us a benefit when we scan these areas. This is supposed to have, well, to have a high chance of having water. So we should know very soon. Now, one thing we need to set up very, very early on is a fuel refinery, which needs water, and out of it will produce fuel. So if we start with that infrastructure, waste rock, your extractor produces waste rock as a byproduct. Waste rock can be stored in dumping sites or disposed around the extractors. Extractors will temporarily stop working when there's not enough drones to carry out the waste rock. So the game is reminding us, hey, get away this garbage. So we need to go back onto storage. We will choose a large dumping site, and we're just gonna place it right here. Just so they can move all that stuff away. There you go. So every time they create concrete, they take things and they move them over there. All the waste rock, as the game calls it. I really want to find the water. How long is left on this one? 77%. Okay. I can go with these, with a moisture evaporator. It uses a lot of electricity for just one piece of water. But it will be a start to get the fuel going. Of course I cannot build here because I haven't scanned it yet. I will position this over here. But prefab, really? The drone attempts to put the square part into the ground hole for the third consecutive time, determined to find a solution. We seem to be missing some parts for our moisture evaporator prefab. Also, there seems to be parts that don't fit anywhere and the instructions are not helpful at all. Did we buy it from IKEA? Chance to fix the building or lose the drone. Well, I'm happy to lose the prefab. It's okay. The drone's cheaper. Putting manual control over the drone, we were able to put together the building, but there were some places we had to improvise. The moisture evaporator has been constructed, but will require additional maintenance. That's an expensive maintenance. Okay, well, it's a temporary solution, so it will need a pipe. The good thing is you can put the pipes over the electric one, so you can funnel all of those together. And we need
Sector scan.
some-
Research complete.
we need somewhere to store this water. So I'm just gonna put a little water tower here. And I need a pipe for them to connect. So I'm just gonna build a pipe over here. Just as a starting point. So we scan that over here. I'm gonna move the commander because if I want to build down here, I won't be able since this rocket only controls up to this point. Research complete. Decommission protocol. Allow clearing of salvaged and destroyed buildings. Yep. Handy. We have 16 drones. And this will require a lot of fuel to go back to Earth. Okay. So now, since this will be producing water, we will squeeze the little fuel refinery, which will cost another 5 energy and 1 water. So barely all of our water and 5 energy.
Quantum Sonics. I'm Joy Garemican, your choice for a radio host.
We are producing 10 power and we have a 13 power demand, so we need more power. And during the night, we need even more power because our solar panels are not working like now. So we depend on our battery. So let's just make sure that our battery can keep up. Also through the pipes you funnel oxygen, which is another important resource we will need shortly. It's going there, good. Explorer, I don't have anything for you to do yet. How is scanning of this location going? 61%? We got a lot of metals. That's good. That's very good. Because we're gonna need a lot of metals. Good morning, solar panels. Come on. There you go. Now, back to what I wanted to build, the fuel refinery. I will connect it over here, since it does need power and it needs a pipe connection. So I'm trying to keep things a little bit compact, which can be good and bad, because if a meteorite drops, it can just completely demolish it all. But we are okay. And I will connect it. Yes, I know it's not working, I just put it down.
Milestone achieved.
Ooh, we found water and some resources. Where's the water source? Ooh, you're a while away, huh? Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna select the water extractor. I'm gonna place it. I want the pipes to move that way, so I'm gonna place that here. So nothing can build it because I don't have my commander there, and also my commander doesn't have the resources to build it. But I don't think this needs resources to be built. So I'm gonna bring you here. we will need a pipe to funnel all of that. So water is in life support, we want a pipe. Oh no, I don't want the valve. I chose the wrong thing. So I want this. Uneven terrain. Yep, it doesn't like it if the terrain is uneven. I'm gonna try to connect it as much as possible this way. Yep. I want this to continue. I want to bring it up there pretty much. So if you press R, it will just change the angle. So I want to go around the corner. This way. This way.
Research complete.
This way. This way. And this way. So this should, in theory, connect all of this thing. So obviously our drones do not have any resources to build this, so we will have to take care of that. But what does the water extractor need? Concrete and electronic parts. Okay. How do we bring that here? And we also need metals to build this. So I'm gonna build actually I don't need to build anything. I can just go find our transport. Are you doing anything? You're not. So I want you to go here. I want you to load some concrete. So if I press left click, it will load all of it. I just want 5. So control click. I want you to get 5 machine parts. And I want you to get... I don't think there are any metals here, right? Oh, there are. Okay, so that will get 10 metal, which should be a good start. I think I need more, but I can make it get more. Get some more. Get, no. No. I want just 5. Okay. I'm gonna go down here to where we're trying to build this water storage, this water extraction thing. We got 7 out of 50 fuel, that's good.
Sector scanned.
Cool, found more metal. So now this has the resources. They will just go pick it up and use it, which is great. That's how you get to build into remote locations and, you know, get things going. Come on guys, build it. What are we missing? Nothing. Use the machine parts. Oh, do you need more concrete? Okay. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna bring this here so they can finish the water pipe. So this will pack up, bring everything over here to create the pipe. That should be within its full area. Yep. Go, little guys, go. And if I need a bit more metal, I don't need to go all the way back. I can just grab it from over here. Transporters are extremely useful in this game.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Ooh, there's a lot of interesting stuff. Okay. Cool, extractor amplifier unlocked. Excellent.
Space has always inspired mankind's imagination. In the 20th century, composer Gustav Holst completed The Planets, an orchestral suite with all movements named after the planets in our solar system. Each movement tries to convey the influence
I want to
that
go
the
back
planets
here.
were believed to have on the
I
human
want
psyche,
to
according
load
to
resources.
astrological theories.
I want to
Let's
get
see if
some
this
more
next song
concrete.
influences
Control
your psyche.
load. Did I click the wrong thing? Yes, I did. So I want concrete. You won't show it to me until you're there? You sure? Load resource, concrete, control, left click. Okay, now you know. And then I can just tell it, I can give it a secondary command and say shift, left click down here, or right click. Shift right click, yep. So you can see it has transferring resources, and then it's gonna travel down here to bring the resources when they need to be. So I'm just gonna move the commander there to be ready. So we can finalize this part. So this is producing 12 per soul. It's okay. These guys don't have anything to do at the moment. I could go for a second concrete one, but I don't really need it. We're gonna use a lot of concrete to build the dome, but it's not the time for that yet. The next step will be oxygen, and oxygen requires water. So for that, we need electricity and water. We have a bit of electricity. We are going to squeeze that here as well. And we need somewhere to store that oxygen. So I will place that right here. Ooh, found new anomaly. Where are you? Where are you? Explorer, go find it for me. That's done. So I need to bring power over here. So transport, you can go back. Commander, actually, no. Transport, stay here and go grab these resources, because the cables actually require metals. So we are going to go this way. We're going to follow the water pipe as much as we can, because it doesn't like uneven terrain. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way, and yes, and go around here. Can I connect you down there? No, you're blocking me. But I can go here and connect it there. New texture
There's
available.
more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets.
What do you got for me? Self-sufficient lighting, subsurface heating, productivity. All of those are good, but they are for later. And low G fungi biotech, which is to produce food. Well, we don't have people yet, so we don't need food yet. And for this, I can put a large solar panel next to it just to get it going, which I will start with. 2 of them actually, because you need 5 power. And this will be just a little bit of redundancy. You're full. You're full. So you're within the area of control. The drone should be able to go pick it up now. Yes, yes. Autosave. Yes, yes, we will build a dome, don't worry. It's all under control. So take that 04. Okay, let me go load more. Because the problem is we only have a capacity of 30, right? So having all this concrete on us is excessive.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
One more water. Oh, and now we just increased it to 45. Perfect, just in time. Are you collecting? Yes, you are. You're just being a little slow. I am going to move you here. That should still be within your area of coverage. Oh, it is. Go here. Perfect. So now they can just go directly and pick it up, go all the way down there, and fix it. And this won't have any power until this is connected. So it's gonna be a minute. Also, I think I'll make this series every episode probably around 40-45-ish minutes, which I think is a decent amount of time to just showcase a couple things every time. Because there is a bit of waiting. You know. You don't want to go too crazy. We still need to launch a rocket. Is this ready? No. Not yet. And we don't want to go too fast either, because then we will have the other challenge that everything will be too fast and we won't have time to react. And I won't have time to explain things as we go. Come on, little drones, you can do it. Another interesting challenge of this game is when you start building the drones, besides keeping them supplied with power and water and electricity and everything else, they have set amount of space, and you need to think what you want to build and where. Okay, so that's done.
Sector scanned.
So
no active research.
So
Research complete.
Commander and transport go there. Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. Oh yes, absolutely. Drone swarm. Drone hubs get constructed with 2 more drones, and the maximum goes to 80, which is good, but I don't think I know I need that yet. Okay. Out of the rest, this is the resource I want. And how are we going on scanning? Ooh, we're almost done. So scan, 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 and scan this stuff. So they say they don't have a drone to repair them, but that's okay, because I don't want to repair them yet. So they're building this over here. Actually, I might need to move you just a little bit, I think. Let's see. I don't think they will get this stretch of cable. Yeah, let's move both down here.
This is Quantum Sonics.
Just so they can
and
finish
I'm
that.
Joy Garemican, your Martian host on the non-existing air above the hot crimson soil.
I like the way you put that. Okay, so that's getting built. Come on, little drones, you can do it. Finish with the last one. Excellent. Now you go and load. No, I want you to unload, not load. Go and unload here. All. Drone commander, I don't need you there. Ooh. Well, that's where I need you. An underground deposit for metals. This will be our next project. So since we have an automatic metal extractor, we don't need people. Well, normally you would. So we're gonna place that here. And to build this, we need 20 concrete and 5 machine parts. This is exactly within the range of our storage, so they're gonna go and build it, which is great. So we just need to give it some power. And the best way to do that would probably be bringing a line here. Turn. This way. Just going around the edge because I know that I will need to have a very clear path for a number of things. And these, they can all build it from here, so I don't need to use the commander. Oh, have more anomalies. Where is our little explorer? There you are. So again, we're gonna go shift right click, so we have 2 queue tasks. Are there any more? No. But here we have another great underground deposit, and that's the rare materials, which we use to sell things. Now, to extract those, we do need colonists. So we will need people down here. And since this depot is almost full, and I don't really want them to go all the way there to store it, and I will need like a secondary drop point, I'm gonna make one more storage, which will be for metals. And I'm going to build it right here, right next to it. So the drones will pick it up, move it there. And I think I'm gonna leave the commander here. Do I need to? No. I just don't want the boats to travel from all the way here to this. Later, that won't be an issue, but for now it's not needed. And we're gonna build the underground entrance here as well. Probably in a few episodes. I don't think I will rush it.
Anomaly found.
We found signs of native life.
Okay. Do I want money or do I want people? I don't care for people because people you're gonna get anyway. I want the money. Give me the money. And I'm gonna wait so we can finish this building. And you are ready to go back home. Goodbye!
Milestone achieved.
That is their next milestone. Perfect. So we got a lot done on this episode. We got 3 milestones. And we'll probably get the next 4 on the next one, maybe. Come on. Am I out of concrete? I want you to unload resources and load it there. Or are all of them busy? Oh no. Okay, and that has begun. So it's a gigantic drill. Drone,
Research complete.
don't stay next to that. And this is where we're gonna end our first episode. Thanks everyone very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment, a like, subscribe to the channel to support the channel, and of course, let me know your thoughts about this game. Do you have any tips or tricks about this game yourself? Is there anything specific you want me to see do on this playthrough? You know, all that fun stuff. Let's get the conversation going. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye.